The three-time winners have endured some major tournament disappointments in recent years, and are looking to turn the tide on home soil. Germany have endured a difficult few years. Back-to-back World Cup group stage exits sandwiched a last 16 loss to England at Euro 2020, and thus fans head into Euro 2024 more with hope than expectation for the hosts to make a deep run. Joachim and Hansi both paid for the team's poor form with their jobs, and Julian Nagelsmann's reign also got off to a difficult start, with losses to Turkey and Austria. But things have since turned around, with Toni Kroos returned to the fold from international retirement, pacing a duo of memorable friendly wins against France and the Netherlands. Suddenly, things are looking up. Though they will be backed by a home crowd this summer, group games against Scotland, Hungary and Switzerland are unlikely to be straightforward for Nagelsmann's side, and thus the former Bayern Munich made moves in a bid to give himself more options to choose from once the tournament rolls around. He named a 27-man preliminary squad on May 16th, but who has he chosen, and who has been left out? The 90-minute matchup has everything you need. Goalkeepers. For over a decade, Manuel Neuer has been the presumed number one for Germany heading into major tournaments, but after the Bayern Munich veteran suffered a potentially career-threatening leg injury in the aftermath of the 2022 World Cup, Marc-Andre ter Stegen was given the chance to step up and performed well. Since Neuer's return, Nagelsmann has been non-committal in naming his starting goalkeeper for the Euros, but both will be involved in the tournament. They will be joined by either Hoffenheim's Oliver Baumann or Stuttgart's Alexander Nübel after Bernd Leno was ruled out with a shoulder injury. Defenders. A fair criticism of Germany's recent tournament struggles has been their inability to find the net consistently, but this hasn't exactly been a tight defensive unit either. There is, to be sure, some experience to be found with Antonio Rudiger at centre-back and Joshua Kimmich at right-back, but Nagelsmann's omission of Mats Hummels means he will not be able to rely upon one of Europe's most informed veterans. In Hummels' place, Jonathan Tah should partner Rudiger, and rightly so after turning in a series of top performances with Bayer Leverkusen. Midfielders. Kroos' decision to come out of international retirement has naturally grabbed the headlines in Germany. The Real Madrid star has been at his metronomic best for Los Blancos this season, turning in countless superb performances to control a humming side, and will surely start this summer. Right now, it seems like Leverkusen's Robert Andrich will join Kroos at the base of the Germany midfield. Further forward, meanwhile, Ilkay Gundogan will play in one of the more advanced roles, likely alongside Jamal Musiala and Leverkusen standout Florian Wirtz. Bayern youngster Alexander Pavlovic could force his way into contention, however, having earned a first call-up for the March friendlies before pulling out due to injury. Forwards. Germany have lacked a true, world-class number 9 for a number of years, and the responsibility to lead the line is likely to fall on Niklas Füllkrug's shoulders at the Euros, as the Dortmund man has been preferred to Thomas Müller in recent camps, although Müller has made the squad. Kai Havertz could come into contention, given his performances for Arsenal have improved of late. His best position is up for debate, though, and Nagelsmann might prefer a more natural striker through the middle. Expected starting lineup. Nagelsmann hasn't quite figured out his best formation yet. He used a back three against Austria in November, before switching to something resembling a Red Bull-esque 4-2-2-2 in a defeat to Turkey. In March, though, a 4-2-3-1 proved immensely effective, with Kroos and Andrich forming an exciting double pivot, allowing room for an exciting attacking trio to run riot behind Füllkrug. That could well be Nagelsmann's first-choice team come June. The expected starting lineup with a 4-2-3-1 formation could include Neuer, Kimmich, Tah, Rudiger, Raum, Kroos, Andrich, Musiala, Gundogan, Wirtz, Füllkrug. Notable absentees. Nagelsmann has made a couple of big calls ahead of the tournament, most notably with Hummels. A week removed from a match-winning performance against Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League semi-finals, the Borussia Dortmund defender has been left out amid reports that his attitude to being a substitute would likely have caused problems during the tournaments. Similar concerns were expressed around Leon Goretzka, while Julian Brandt and Karim Adeyemi also failed to make the cut. A hamstring injury, meanwhile, rules Serge Gnabry out.